What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to yet another episode of my series where I attempt to fill as many collection log spots as possible on my maxed Ultimate Ironman. In the last one, I managed to complete the Wintertide log in a single day with some crazy RNG. Of course, looking at this log, I still need the Dragon Axe, which I will be getting from DKs in the future, and that will auto-complete the log. After that, I moved on to working towards my quest cape, and I finished 31 quests last video, so quite a lot. And I ended with the quest A Kingdom Divided. You can still see that through the chat. So at this point, I only have 8 more quests left to go, and I'm going to be continuing here with the Darkness of Hallowell. Alright, there's Darkness of Hallowell done. Next up is A Taste of Hope. And there's that completed as well. Next up is Sins of the Father. So I figured I'd just show this to you guys, the end of this fight here. I remember having to do this one for the first time on my Hardcore Group Ironman account, and I don't know why. It was a lot lower of a level, but for some reason, I think I had more food left at the end of that one than I do on my maxed account for this one. I'm just going to chalk it up to having worse RNG this time. But yeah, there is Klaus dead. Okay, Sins of the Father done. 278 quest points and only 5 quests left to go, which will more than likely turn into 6 since Desert Treasure 2 is coming out in about a week or so. Alright, as you guys saw from the last clip, I only have 5 total quests left to go now, and pretty much all of them are decently long. So at this point, I am going to be taking a break from questing. I'm going to be going back maybe like a week from now and finishing these, but since I've done so many quests, I just want to take a break. Since I just finished Sins of the Father, I now have access to being able to make blood runes in Guardians of the Rift. I've been wanting to do this log for a while now. It's just I didn't want to do it until I was able to make blood runes. But now that I can, I'm going to go ahead and start working towards this log. Before I can even go and start doing this, I need to get myself all 4 of the pouches. And a pretty quick way to do this, I've shown this in a few videos before. If you go to the fairy ring for the abyssal area and then you go over to this corner over here, there's actually an abyssal leech spawn that you can just sit here and camp. And most of the time you can one-hit it too. You'll see it'll just spawn really quick in the same spot every time. And you can just sit here and keep clicking it. Usually doing this, I end up getting the pouches in like 20 minutes. Also, there's a medium clue, which of course I'll be doing. Okay, got all my pouches, and I went and did the medium casket. So let's go ahead and open this. No unique from that. 213 total mediums though. Now that I got my pouches, I'm going to get myself completely set up to do Guardians of the Rift. Okay, this grind could end up taking me a pretty long time. I believe on my other account, it took me like 150 or more hours to get the pet here and to complete the log. So this is what my inventory is going to look like, all the pouches, and in the bottom here I have an empty rune pouch. But the really nice thing about this is since I'm 99 rune crafting already, wearing the max cape will make it so my pouches don't degrade, meaning that I don't need to bring runes on me to do NPC contact to repair them. So the reason I still have my rune pouch is I'm going to be filling this with law runes, blood runes, and death runes. Those are going to be the 3 runes that I'm keeping. I still need to get about 40,000 more law runes in order to build the entire portal nexus in my house. So that's one of the reasons I'm going to be keeping law runes. So there's about an hour done of this so far. I got about 57,000 XP, which is pretty high, honestly, not having the colossal pouch. And I also got 49 total points, so almost 25 searches. Once I get the Colossal Pouch, I'll definitely be able to hold 10 points per game minimum. So since I really need the Abyssal Needle to make the Colossal Pouch, I want to do searches pretty frequently. I think I'll do them maybe every 100 or so I save up. So I'll see you guys once I have enough points to do 100 searches. So it's been around 4.5 hours, and I've gained 235k XP so far. And if you look down at the chat, I have enough points now in both energies to do 100 searches, so let's get to it. Alright, as expected, the first item in the log is going to be the Abyssal Pearls. And there is the second with a Catalytic Talisman about 25 or so searches later. Wow, okay, 4 searches after the Talisman, I already got an Abyssal Needle. That's a drop rate of 1 in 300. So looking at the log here, I got the needle on the 34th Rift search. I'm so sorry to those of you that went dry on this, since it's probably the best item to get early on here, and I just went and absolutely spooned it. So I can already go ahead and use this on my pouches to combine them into one and make the Colossal Pouch, which holds up to 40 essence compared to the 30 that all of the other pouches alone would add up to. And it's also going to be saving me 3 inventory slots on top of that. Well, literally the search after getting the needle, I got an Intricate Pouch, which is also an item in the log. I managed 4 Intricate Pouches from those. Let's go and open them and see if I can pull another unique. And yep, on the second one, a Lost Bag, which is a 1 in 60 chance from these pouches as well. So after 4 hours, here's the total amount of runes I was able to save up. If I take into account how rare the pet is here, I'll more than likely be here for over 100 hours, so I'll end up with a huge stack of all 3 of these runes. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to show the shop. So in the chat, you can see the prices of all the pieces to the outfit. I'm currently sitting on 226 pearls after, I think, 105 or so rift searches. And with those so far, I almost have enough to get the boots. And also, here's the log, 5 items out of the 17 already with some insane RNG. So back to the minigame. And 36 more searches saved up, which will hopefully give me the remaining pearls that I need in order to buy the first piece of the set. Well, I got super unlucky with pearls. I only need 6 more in order to get the boots, but I did also get 6 more intricate pouches. And from those, there's still one more unique I need. It's the tarnished locket, I believe, and that has a drop rate of 1 in 40 from these. So let's go ahead and open those up. So no locket, but a decent amount of runes. Okay, another hour later, and now I have enough pearls to get the boots, so there's the first piece of the set purchased. So going into the collection log, that is 309 total pearls. I've had over 161 total searches. Okay, it's been around another like 7 hours, I think, since I bought the boots. I'm up to 700k total XP gain now, and if you look at the chat, I also have enough points for another 152 searches. Yes, huge, man, an abyssal lantern. This is going to increase my points per hour here by a lot. I'll be adding some U-logs into this, and that'll give me a chance to double my contribution points for an action, and it will also increase my point cap by 10% here. Okay, a few more intricate pouches to open here as well, and from the final one, there it is, the tarnished locket that I was talking about earlier. So going into the log, that is 8 total items, and time for another 100 searches. Nice, that's the first of the 3 dyes, an abyssal blue dye. It's a 1 in 1200 for a specific color, so it's quite rare. If you take into account the chance of getting like any of them though, it's a 1 in 400 chance. Okay, 474 total pearls, which means I'm able to buy the second piece of the outfit now, and that is going to be the robe bottoms. I'm also going to just use my dye on it to color it. I figure why not? Like, I'd be dropping the dye anyway, and you know, it looks pretty cool colored. So now comes the struggle of being an Ultimate Ironman. The rune pouch can hold up to 16,000 of each rune, and if you look at my inventory, I just passed that with my death runes, meaning that I need to go re-death bank at a Spory to add them back to the stack that I have in there, and then I can come back here with an empty rune pouch. I'll probably have to do this every 15 to 20 hours here. Dang, like I said before, I want to show you guys all of the virtual total levels I get, but I got it between emptying my pouch, but you can see it in the chat there is level 100 rune crafting, up to 14.4 million XP now. Okay, time to do more searches here. I have enough points to do 205, and if I stay on the rate that I've been getting the pearls at, I should be able to hit 400 and get the hat from this. No, there's the second blue dye, man. That's so unlucky. All right, well, I got incredibly lucky when it came to pearls. I have almost 700 total pearls now, which is way more than enough to buy the hat. So there is the hat. And also for the top, it costs 350, so I'm only about 60 away from getting that now too, so I'll be able to get that in probably a couple hours. For the hat, though, I might as well just go ahead and use the dye on it. So there's the blue hat as well. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, one more log slot out of the way, up to 11 out of 17 now. Okay, quick update. 117 more searches done. I'm also up to enough pearls to get the top piece. And with that piece, that is the entire set completed. So even with the set done, in terms of the pearls, I still need to stack up a ton of them in order to get the Ring of Elements for 400 pearls. And the big one is going to be the Guardian's Eye that costs 3,000. So if you take into account how much the set cost and that I need 3,000 just for that one item, I'm still pretty far away. 440 more pearls collected. So there is the Ring of the Elements purchased. And with that, I am up to 13 now. Another quick update, just hit 1,000 total rift searches. Oh wow, this is actually really nice. This is going to save me a ton of time. I got a shield left half from an intricate pouch. I'm going to be hanging on to this until later on. I'm going to need a Dragon Square Shield to fill one of the Master Stashes, but I can't really fill that until I start working on the Shades of Morton log, so I'm going to keep that in my looting bag for now. Yes, an Abyssal red dye coming off the duplicate blue dye that I got. I'm up to a little over 1,200 searches now. So in terms of the uniques from the rift pools, I only need the pet and the green dye now, since I can just buy the Guardian's Eye from the shop. No way, man. There's the green dye, only 30 searches after the red one. It's only been like 3 minutes or something since I just got that. So at this point, I guess I just basically have to pray for really good RNG on the pet, since like I said, I'm going to be getting the Guardian's Eye from the shop. It is a 1 in 4,000 drop rate, so in terms of how far I am there, I'm only 31% of the way there, and I've already been here for like 50 hours, so it could easily take me over 100 more hours to get this. Well, 5 searches later, there's another green dye, which of course I don't need now. Now that I have 3 dyes though, I'll probably just go and convert these all to red dye and just dye the whole outfit red because it'll look cool with the max cape. And if you look at the chat, there's a level 101 rune crafting.
There's the second Abyssal Lantern, which I believe I can actually exchange for some more pearls here. So it's 100 extra pearls from that, which is really nice. Save me a bit of time. Also in terms of the total amount of searches, I'm up to 1,600 now.
Oh, no way. Yes, let's go. Oh, I just got spooned on another pet, man. 1,900 searches on a 1 in 4,000 pet, I believe. So like 50% to the drop rate. So this is what it looks like in the log here. I still need to hit 3,000 pearls in order to get the Guardian's Eye, which will probably take me maybe like another day to get. I was really worried that I'd get the eye and I'd end up having to spend like another 80 hours here to get the pet. So that is a huge relief to get that over with. Alright, as you guys also saw, I got a hard clue from doing the rift searches, and I completed that one, so see if I can get a unique from this. So nothing really from this one, but 39 total hard clues now. What did I just see in my chat box? This guy just got a Dragon Axe and a Pet Rex on the same kill count on 55 KC. Couldn't be me, honestly. Well, I can stop a lot earlier now. I just got another Abyssal Lantern, and with the 2 of these, I'll be able to sell them for 200 more pearls, which will push me over 3,000. I also still have 55 searches left, which will be really nice for the future. It's like a 1 in 40 chance or something to get all of the pouches here. So once I get rid of my pouches and I come back here in the future, I should be able to just get all of them again really quickly by doing some searches. Go ahead and sell both of these lanterns really quick. And there it is, 3,065 pearls. Let me go in here, and now I can buy the final item in my collection log for Guardians of the Rift, the Guardian's Eye. So there it is. That is 447 total log slots, and the entire Guardians of the Rift log green now. 2,100 searches to finish the whole log here. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty freaking lucky. Alright, I headed over to Hespori here, show you guys everything I have in here once again. Took out all of the runes I have that I've combined with the ones that I got from Guardians of the Rift. So 144k death runes, 131k chaos, really close to 100k blood runes. It kind of sucks I didn't hit that. Way more than enough law runes to do what I want to do next. I'll just show you guys on the screen the 2,100 searches themselves if you guys are curious on how much I got from all 2,000 of those. And next to them, I'll also show all of the loot that I got from the intricate pouches, just for you guys that are kind of curious on what you can expect to get just from the searches themselves, not from the actual runes that you make combined with them. Okay, a couple things I forgot to mention before. I gained 4.2 million total rune crafting XP, and I'm up to 17.3 mil total, which is almost level 102 for rune crafting. I mentioned this in a few previous videos, which is the main reason I was doing Guardians of the Rift. I want to get a bunch of runes in order to make the portal nexus in my house, and it's going to cost quite a bit to make the final one. I'm going to need 8 marble blocks, 2 magic stones, and 4 gold leaves, which looking at the total cost here is going to be 5.2 mil just to make those. Not counting the price of the extra runes I still need to buy. Thankfully, it's not a big deal. I have 20 million GPs. It won't really affect me too much. Okay, I got everything I needed, and here is the portal nexus space. I have to build these one by one to upgrade them. So there is the first one, upgraded into the second, and finally, there it is, the max portal nexus that I can build. So total in here, I'll be able to add 30 teleports to it. I probably won't add the ones that I already have made over here. I am going to be doing that in the next video though, so I'm going to be ending this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try my best to keep posting these weekly. I'm not really too sure what grind I'm going to be going into next. I've been thinking about doing the Shades of Morton log and going for the Zealot items, so it'll probably be the next thing I do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in about a week for the next one.